What up, guys? First off, happy Friday. It is currently 3 in the morning, so excuse my soft voice. Today, for Friday, we're going to be doing something a little different. As you can see, this Lakers flag is covering something. We're going to have a special guest for today's sneaker reviews. But before we get into that, we got two shoes right here that I picked up from rif.la over this past weekend, last weekend. Two pairs of Jordan 1s, and let's go ahead and get into our special guest now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first ever live special guest that you've ever seen in a sneaker review, and he's coming live to us from Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the People's Plug. Are you ready?
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest for tonight's evening, Jamie the Great. First of all, Jamie, thank you for joining us on your very busy schedule at 3 a.m.
Thank you, guys. You know how like the weather runs. Okay, guys.
Okay, so basically, if it wasn't for Jamie, I wouldn't have these two shoes because he's the plug. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into it. Jamie, are you ready for this?
Wait. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Should we go with the brown box or the classic Nike black and red box?
Let's start off with let's go from old to new. So let's start with the brown part.
Damn it, you messed me up now. Okay. Alright, we'll move this one first then. Okay, so let's start it off. As you can see, this is a huge box. What year did these come out in?
2009, if I'm not mistaken.
2009. This is, I'm not going to tell you what
Silver anniversary.
So, okay, Jamie just told you what you are. So, the dope thing about the shoe, the reason why Jamie pulled these out for me at Riff, and I saw the suitcase, and I was like, alright, I'm taking those, before I even tried them on. This is just crazy. Look at this freaking box, bro. Ain't no Jordans come in this. Look how insane that is. Okay, let's go ahead and get into opening it up for you guys, so you can see.
There's only like few selected shoes that usually come in the briefcases, like the 17,
Yeah.
Those ones, but it's not many. So yeah, this is a very selective. They usually the 17s come in like a black and silver one, but like all silver is usually just the ones.
I'm actually gonna use this suitcase for when I travel and take my like Yeezys or something.
Fun fact: I used to carry my DJ mixer in that briefcase.
Really?
Because I have the same shoes.
You have these?
I have them.
Okay, so first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful silhouette we have here in a silver Air Jordan 1 from 2009, according to the plug. I love this colorway. I think it's freaking sick. The materials on here remind me of the Cool Grays that came out, the last Cool Grays that ever came out, the 11s. Definitely feels the same. I don't know why, but these remind me of Usher Raymond. Because he has the gold one, so this is like the silver version. So, yeah.
I think it's a very underrated shoe, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a very underrated Jordan 1. If this came out this year, and it had the word limited on it,
and Nike Air on the tongue, I think
yeah.
Crazy under.
Yeah, speaking of the tongue, as you can see, there is no Nike Air and there is no Jordan logo. Let me give you a closer look here. You've got the 2 and the 3, but then I showed these to Harris, and then he also pointed out that it's a 2 and the number 5 for the 25-year anniversary. Did you know that, Jamie?
No, I didn't.
Oh, see, you learn something new every day. Shout out to Harris. Dope shoe, man. Just look how this silver right here. I'm trying to get a close shot so you guys can see. Damn.
There's actually a few releases of the shoe. There's more than one, but there's one from Japan, I believe, in '01, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, these are the most recent ones that came out. The one in Japan, I think I had the Jumpman in the air.
Jumpman. Them boys up to something. Okay, so yeah, definitely a dope shoe. Should we tell them how much I got them for?
Yeah, you can. I forgot. 210.
200, 205,
I got 205.
205 for these guys. So I think it's a pretty good deal. You get the shoe, a dope case, a brown box, which I'm probably gonna throw away. Should I throw it away?
I mean, it's like whatever. I'd rather have the briefcase to be honest.
Yeah, the briefcase is more important, and their DS too.
At the end of the day, like honestly, like this, I get asked this a lot. Do you keep the boxes? I do, just to not mess up the shoe, but I really rather have the container ones.
Mm-hmm.
For the simple fact that it keeps it more organized. Because I don't care. I'm not gonna resell my shoes to be honest. But
Which one? The containers I have?
yeah, I like those a lot more.
I don't know if there's
Because
anything.
it kind of like it doesn't suffocate the shoe.
Yeah, that's very true. Because it has holes in the bottom.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's that. And by the way, I don't have my black backdrop. I left it in LA. Dude, I left my whole money in the bank thing at my hotel.
Wait, you left the briefcase?
Yeah, I was tripping. I was driving back and I was like, damn it, my money in the bank. So I called the hotel and he's like, wait, does it say? I was like, yeah, I left a gold briefcase there. And then he's like, does it have anything written on it? I was like, yeah, it says money in the bank. He's like, yeah, we have it. I was like, all right, can I have someone pick it up? He's like, no, you need to pick it up. I was like, all right, for sure.
Okay, back to our scheduled program.
Yeah, okay. Next up, you guys, we have another Air Jordan 1. I did pay a little more for these. I paid $275. But I had to pay that because it's a consignment pair, right? This was on consignment.
Yeah, that's a consignment pair.
Okay, but this is a really good deal for these shoes, just because these shoes they go for crazy amounts. But it's a shoe that I really wanted, and it is used, but it's in excellent condition. And
it looks very worn. Like the leather looks very worn. And everyone's gonna be like, yo, you bought a beat shoe or something, but they don't know the quality of that Jordan 1.
Yeah.
Chicago one that came out this year is probably the best. I want to say the best leather since the band won in 2012. I think it's a better leather than the Bread 1 2013 or the Royal 1 2013. I think they did an amazing job with this leather.
Yeah, dude, like a lot of people won't like this leather because it creases, but I love that. That shows the quality. And some people are like, some people get mad about that. They're like, oh, it creases. That doesn't mean quality. That just means that it looks bad. But
you know what? Also, some people, when they get their shoe, especially this shoe, when they ask me for a brand new pair at the shop and I give them a brand new pair, and if the leather on that usually comes kind of like creased or whatever, they're like, oh, somebody wore these. I'm like, no, these are still factory laced. The only thing is that the leather just so premium that it just folds like that. Mm-hmm. What size was that? That's a 9.5, right?
No, these are size 10.
Oh, size 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually size 10, the market value between a size 10 and 9.5. Well, between 9.5 and 10.5, they're going anywhere between $500 to $600 for resale price. That's the market value.
Yeah, and I got them for $275. I'm not tripping. And these actually, you know what happened was I bought these, and literally 2 hours later, Nike tweeted that they're gonna be available online through that raffle system. So I was like, damn, if I were to win them through there, I would just switch the new pair for a pair of backboards, because I really want backboards. So if anybody has a pair of backboards size 10 or 9.5, holla at your boy on that resale value price. You feel me? I got $300. I got $300 ready for you. But anyway, yeah, man, leather on here is A1. I'm actually going to pack these for Virginia. I'm leaving to Virginia soon, actually in a few hours. So these are going to be my VA shoes. I might perform in them as well. I love Air Jordan 1s. Air Jordan 1s are my favorite Jordans. I only have these Jordan 11s and Jordan 6s. That's it. I'm not too big on Jordans, but when I do get Jordans, it's usually a pair of 1s. So, like I said,
even though I think the Jordan 1 is a very uncomfortable shoe, but it's I think that the layout of the shoe and the way the colorways are like schemes of the colorways. I just think it's a very interesting shoe. It's kind of an art piece to me, but it's a very uncomfortable shoe. If they would add like a lunar bottom in the insole, not the outsole, just the insole, it'll be a different level of the game.
Yeah,
Just
that's
because the comfort on that. For anybody, I'm sure half of the sneakerheads watching, the Jordan 1 insole is so thin that it has no cushioning at all.
But you know which Jordan 1 is freaking ridiculously comfortable?
Which one?
Lance Mountains, because it's a SB.
Oh yeah, of course. Any SB Lance Mountain or the what's the other one called? The green one? I forget what's it called.
Those are Lance Mountains as well. I just don't know what they're exactly called.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, those it's more cushioning because it is a skater shoe.
Yeah, that's why I like them so much, because I have a pair of Breads and Royals and it's a Lance Mountain. But I mean, I can make a whole video of all my Jordan 1s. So if you guys want to see a whole video on my Jordan 1, hit that thumbs up or comment down below. And I didn't wear my blue gloves today, by the way, so shout out to that. But anyway, man, shout out to Jamie for always finding me the shoes I want when I'm in LA, or even
whenever
when
you guys come to the shop, I'll be glad. Just ask for me, and I'll be glad to help you guys out. And I appreciate everyone that comes through and just shows me love and wants to take pictures with me and makes me look like a celebrity at the shop. It's really funny to me. It's just cool helping you guys out. And today I have 2 people come up to me asking me if I'm in Kai's video, if I'm QOP. And I don't know how many more people look like me, but that work at rif.la. Yeah, appreciate all the love and support, man.
when you guys walk in there, just be like, Jamie is the plug, Jamie is the plug. Alright, let's finish this video off with one question. Which one was a better pickup? Comment down below, Jamie. Silvers or Chicago's?
I wanted to ask him another question, but never mind.
What?
What was their favorite Jordan 1, if they have one?
Oh, that's a good one.
If so, which colorway or what particular year? Things like that.
Yeah, comment down below your favorite Air Jordan 1. And
what's the better pickup?
Yeah, and what's a better pickup? I mean, me personally, I'm going with Chicago's just because I know I'll wear this colorway more. This colorway.
Honestly, when you try it on at the shop, I think the silver one looks better.
Really? But a lot of people are telling me that this silver chips off.
Oh yeah, with time it does, but it is not that easy. It doesn't just flicker off.
Yeah, but you know why? At the end of the day, what do we do, fam? We wear our sneakers.
We don't wear our... Oh yeah, we wear our sneakers, I forgot. I thought I was talking to swag. Nah, but yeah, wear your sneakers. I think, I hate when people buy an expensive sneaker, they don't want to wear it, and they just keep it on ice. Dude, what if you die tomorrow? You never have the luxury of wearing that shoe you always liked.
Exactly.
Like,
that's why I wear my Yeezys so much.
Yeezy too, the platinums. Dude, I didn't have a reason to wear it, so I just put them on and vacuum my house.
No, stop.
I swear there's a video. I'm going to send you into the picture now. There's a picture on the ground that it just... I have brand new Yeezy 2s, and the vacuum is next to me, and I'm vacuuming it.
Send me that picture ASAP.
You said what?
Send me that.
Yeah, I'll send it. It was going to be inside of here, so...
Yeah. Yeah,
it just... you don't wait to not wear your sneakers. It's a cool thing, like, especially for guys. Like, guys don't have, well, besides gold chains or whatever, but they don't have the accessories the women have.
Mm-hmm.
You only have shoes. Like, if you have your shoes, like, that's all you have.
Damn.
Really.
100 over here, fam. You're getting too deep now.
I'm stealing it.
Too deep. We need to give Jamie his own sneaker show, guys. Thumbs up if you want Jamie to get his own sneaker show.
Or segment on the channel. I'll do a
yeah, for sure. I mean,
whatever you guys want. If you guys want me to review sneakers or talk sneaker stories, I mean, I have, tons of stories and sneakers, even just at the shop, who walks in, it's just whatever you guys want me to do, I'll do. But just give me, what do you guys want? A sneaker review. I used to do sneaker reviews before I make.
We're gonna have to talk about it because we're making power moves pretty in the next few months, so we're gonna see each other a lot more. Hint, hint. So let's end it on that note. We wanna everybody round of applause. Thank you to our special guest live via satellite coming in from Japan, Jamie the Great. bowing down to the plug for the hookup. Again, guys, comment down below which one was better. Again, shout out to Jamie. We're gonna cut the camera off and talk about girls now. So we will see you guys later. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday. Shout out to week 2 of Crew Kicks. It was another successful week. Many more to come. And hit that thumbs up. Last words, Jamie?
Hit the thumbs up. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Alright.
Hey, that shit was fun.